Howdy, guys. It's time I address something else. I have noticed that quite many people try to use the law to justify things that are wrong, unjust, or downright evil. And the problem with that mentality is everything that Jesus, Spartacus, William Wallace, Jalad al-Din, and Thomas Jefferson did was against the law. Everything Adolf Hitler, Joseph Stalin, Mao Zedong, Pol Pot, and Saddam Hussein did was in compliance with the law. Now, which side of the fence would you rather be on? I think I'll pick the former. That being said, is with that legalist mentality of it's the law. You never question it. You never bother to question it. And you could very easily end up on the wrong side of history that way, because that was the mentality of the people that crucified Jesus. He should have just followed the law. Same thing with when they disemboweled William Wallace. I bet a lot of people were thinking he should have obeyed the law. Or should I say, he should have obeyed the law. And the reality is that mentality just is fucking wrong, and it's small-minded. You see, it's because people just don't want to think. They don't want to philosophize. They don't have any critical thinking skills. And so they assume that the law, whatever it is just. Now, I'm not saying that, we don't need laws or rules. We gotta have rules. Otherwise, everything will go completely haywire. You'll just have chaos and the world will destroy itself. That being said, most people really need to work on their critical thinking skills. It's like they say, it's against just because it's legal doesn't make it right, and just because it's illegal doesn't make it wrong. I mean, smoking marijuana is illegal in a lot of states, and doing other drugs in a lot of states is illegal, but there's really nothing wrong with it. That being said, there is just so much stuff that is wrong that is illegal. It's like cops enforce wrong laws, and that means they're just as they are guilty of being in the wrong. And it's like, there's a lot of things in this world that, people like things nice and simple. They want legal and illegal. They want good and bad. They want smart and dumb. They want left and right, up and down. It keeps things simple so they don't have to think so much. And what you need to do is you need to think, is this right? Just because it's legal doesn't make it right, and just because it's illegal doesn't make it wrong. Because I've had a lot of people, when debating morality with me, most people will fall back on it's against the law, as if there's something inherently wrong with doing something that is against the law. That mentality is utterly stupid. If everybody had that mentality, there would be no Jesus. There would be no Spartacus. There would be no William Wallace. There would be no Jalad al-Din. There would be no Thomas Jefferson. Hell, there wouldn't even been a Martin Luther King. Because it's like, one of the things he said was, keep in mind that everything Hitler did in Germany was legal. And Thomas Jefferson himself said, when injustice becomes law, rebellion becomes duty. Remember those statements. Would you rather stand with the lawless characters I mentioned, or the legalist ones? I don't know about you, but I think Jesus was a much better guy than Hitler. And that's just reality. I mean, it's like, you gotta understand that people who make laws are human too, and they're capable of error. The only problem is that when they make a mistake, everybody in the society in question suffers because of it. And if you develop some critical thinking skills, or if you have them and start using them, you can quickly discover that there's a lot wrong in this world. And once you realize that there's a problem, it's up to you to do something, to do your part to change it. Anyway, that's all for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Be good, y'all.